punished that way.
Yeah, I think they have a lot of magic damage. We've seen DK pop him a lot versus Slardar, but aside from that, I don't think he's particularly good.
For his very eyes. Meanwhile, the Bounty Hunter actually rotating in does find Lee is the Sand King here. Of course, with CTY jumping in, they will be able to have the dust. It looks like, oh, nice burrow strike over into the neutrals. Maybe he can get himself denied somehow. Unfortunately, that's not going to be happening. First blood goes to CTY.
Maybe the worst.
Against oldchicken, despite the Bounty Hunter harassment, they're going to come in for a little bit more. See how much commitment he's been throwing out the taunt there. Meanwhile, bottom lane, 11 actually gets a pretty good cogs push against the Leshrac. They will be able to block him in, easily landing the stun. It looks like our Clockwork is definitely going down here as Newbee.Young pull up their first kill of the board.
Yeah, and that's a pretty surprising kill just because the Clockwork will max out your Rocket Flare, be able to help out your team, and just passively CS.
Well, maybe with the help of the Bounty Hunter, they certainly can get this kill. They're going to run down Jaja here with the Battery Assault, easily locking him in with the cogs, and he can't even get off that stun. The animation just too long against that Battery Assault. Bounty Hunter actually thrown out a dust there, probably incidentally, and actually meant to throw down the ward instead. Lanm is going to be caught in the process, though, trying to go through the enemy jungle. Will be caught by both the Leshrac as well as the Tusk. It's going to be SC who takes the last hit, though, upping himself to full souls.
Yeah, Kaka's planted down the ward, so he definitely knows where SC is. He's going to make...
Sand King, just gets wiped out there by the Sonic Wave. CTY finds himself yet another kill before that 6-minute mark.
This is well ahead of anybody else in the game.
Kaka, are you going to be able to pull this off? He goes for the pick off the courier, and this one has the bottle. Oh no, that's going to be down for SC for quite some time if they actually manage to...
Kaka waits that entire time, eventually snipes the courier, gets the ward down, and he might even be able to steal some of the stack if the Shadow Fiend's not careful.
Look towards bottom lane as well. 11 is about to pick up his level 6. He may have, once again, kill power.
I look at the concentration right now. They're all in this jungle.
The hook shot lands at the bottom lane. They're going to be able to catch the Leshrac. He's trying to battle underneath the tower, but it's not going to work out. The ultimate isn't enough. That said, MR, he gets him with the Nightmare, the Brave Staff, and a couple right clicks. Can he get the last one? The Help Push is going to go off back over to middle lane. They do have the Burrow Strike onto Kaka. Looks like they will be able to get at least the kill the Clockwork, but it's going to be serious cost as they're going to lose the Sand King as well as the Tusk in that situation. And they take over the stack as well. CTY, he has more than enough with the help of the Splinter Blast to take some of this. Let's see if SC can get the last little bit with a couple of raises.
That was more than enough, and he's got to be careful because oldchicken here.
He starts battling it out with oldchicken, but there's too many heroes from EHOME. They immediately swarm in, take over the SF kill, and will go back on Leshrac. He's going to be able to get the Viper kill. Old 11, he's going to be stuck in this situation as well. Leshrac picks up both, and CTY says, well, you created space, boys. Not for any kills.
One in the jungle, but that's barely anything, and his game is pretty much really happening.
They're about to pick up yet another kill. Tusk, you're not making out of this one, my friend, with a snowball. It's just delaying the inevitable as CTY dominating. The 6-minute king is here.
I know you're going to look at CTY.
5 to 8, and things are looking very good for EHOME right now. I know we were talking about
mid.
Oh no, they're going to be able to pick up kill on the SF. Lanm, he gives up his life to the SF. Meanwhile,
it's so hard to recover because you don't have any stacks. I don't want to say it's all-inish because it's a little bit too soon, but...
Well, they'll take a free pick off of the Bounty Hunter, that's for sure. Cat Award set up, does find that one. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, looks like Clockwork was able to hit that hook shot. Does catch the Bane. Back up to the top lane, the snowball initiation. oldchicken tries to get out his ultimate, but he just gets stunned out. Person down before he can do anything. That tier 1 tower will also fall. And Newbee.Young, as this match progresses, old 11 is going to be running into the Tusk. Won't be able to get out of this one, and they still have the Ice Shard to make sure he doesn't get out. He's going to turn and try and fight Ellie as much as possible with the exhibited Battery Assault and oldchicken hitting over that cliff. They will be able to pick up that kill. Nice fake out there from Chicken.
Old 11 bought back.
Sandstorm. The Sand King shows himself, revealed, doesn't quite hit that Burrow Strike onto the Bounty Hunter, and now it's CTY's turn to respond. oldchicken moves forward, SD pops the ultimate, does turn things around, good wins the Wyvern as he gets the Cold Embrace, but it's not enough. Too much magic damage. Now CTY coming in with the double damage, fights up against Leshrac, does get that kill. SD barely survives the shark hit, but it's CTY, he's just going to be able to clean house here. His old 11 moves forward, gets him with the cogs, and MR is going to be the last one to fall as Newbee.Young take the fight underneath their tier 1 tower, and EHOME
deep into the base. Like past the tier 1, in between the tier 2.
Yeah, that's going to be perfect opportunity. Well, hold on. This is going to be a good opportunity. They catch SC, getting the battery cell, trying to prevent that ultimate. SF pops the mech, but he just seems completely wasted. There goes the Sonic Wave. Still, though, Electric has come in. Winter's Curse getting laid down. He immediately gets focused, gets a decent amount of damage, but it just doesn't seem to be enough for Newbee.Young. They might be able to get Old Chicken underneath that tower. Looks like that will be the wrap. And EHOME are...
I think most of it is just going to be, you don't want to feed that godlike spree to hero like the Shadow Fiend.
True.
So you probably just go, but...
Yeah, this is a free catch. Leshrac, they get the kill on the Queen of Pain. That's godlike spree going to the Leshrac 900 later builds that are even more right-click oriented, such as the AC. There's the BKB and an Aegis now for CTY.
But there's absolutely no reason for Newbee.Young to fight before that point.
Core staff on the tusk. Bottom lane, initiation Orchid, and just commits suicide with the Bloodstone. Knew that he was going to die to that.
Yeah, I think. But unable to do so. And they're doing a pretty good job right now, Cap, of keeping up when it comes to just not losing heroes left and right.
He's going to be going down here. Lanm is going to be able to get up the Winter's Curse, but just after the ultimate goes out. Old Chicken still wants to fight this one out, though. Now he's going to be caught with the Fiend's Grip. Immediately stopped, though, by the Orchid. Old Chicken trying to get himself ahead, but the lightning slows him down. But, oh, Jesus. There goes the Burrow Strike and the ultimate out from the Sand King, and they will be able to catch up to the Viper. But this did force CTY back in the process. He's going to pop
Sand King ultimate too, and the SF doesn't have BKB mech or his ultimate, so I think you actually just re-engage in a second here.
You get the Cold Embrace, trying to save the Bounty Hunter. CTY starts making his initiation. Looks like Sand King is going to be the first one going down for him. Now the one shot comes in, lock it out too. Lee, he's going to try and get out of here, but he's going to be caught still by the Shadow Strike, and they're going to try and catch SC as well. They've got these 3 free kills, but if they can get up to the SF as well, that's going to be a big one. The Shadow Strike lands, and SC is just not getting out of here. He doesn't even have the mana for the mech. It's just going to be slowed down, kited around, and they'll get that kill as well. An ultra kill for CTY as once again he starts building up that kill.
Different ways to scale, and the Winter's Curse makes it so that even your supports are a little bit stronger there.
Pick off on Lee, perhaps, the Orchid and the Shadow Strike. Keeping him slowed down, but now he has the Burrow Strike to get over the cliff. 11. Hoping to be able to catch him with the hook shot. They're still going to chase him down. CTY pops the DT and will be able to get that kill.
Yeah, maybe if it goes to the 70-minute mark, have a free area to go for his ultimate on.
Yeah, and there very clearly is Newbee.Young have a very big priority in magic damage, and that will last for quite some time. The Sand King epicenter, and perhaps they even have Ellie go in with the snowball and help the Leshrac out. They do get 11, but they have both the Cold Embrace as well as the Glimmer Cape, and now Jaja needs some help. They get the Cold Embrace as well. Now the Winter's Curse laid on him. They're going to catch out Ellie. Their snowball breaks into Leshrac. No, he misses it, and Leshrac falls. There goes most of the damage. Epicenter, Burrow Strike on a 2. Good setup, but CTY, he's popped his BKB beforehand. They're still going to be able to get this kill, or maybe not. The Cold Embrace buying some more time. CTY is completely out of mana, and will be needing a little bit of those bottle hits. Jumps back in, goes for Ellie. Will be able to get that kill, turns on MR, he'll get that one as well. It's only XD left, but he has a
Middle tower is under attack.
Headed around till the end, and Newbee.Young have dropped a full 5 once again against Newbee.
You can see how far he understands that CTY is about to revive. This is going to be a full 5-man team wipe. You might as well just sacrifice your life for that one. Almost certainly going to be Rax. At least the range one, the Lotus Orb.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there more value in the Lotus Orb, perhaps against like Snowball that would help out?
It'd make you a lot tankier.
Yeah.
They might just run into each other right now.
Yeah, the smoke's gonna pop. They start popping some dust. Oh no, miss out that Burrow Strike. Lanm gets away. They pop the SF ultimate, but Old Chicken doesn't really care. Pops the BKB. Now the Winter's Curse on SC. This is just stalling up the rest of Newbee, while EHOME are gonna be able to run forward with CTY. They start slowing these heroes down with the Scotty. Jaja comes, managed to land that stun, but unfortunately SC is still gonna be run down by Old Chicken. 2 down, and they're gonna look to claim this set of racks. Range racks easily going down, and Old Chicken is actually hoping to be able to find even more heroes, but they turn now for the melee racks, and Newbee.Young, whoa, they'll jump in, 11, he's got that Aghanim Scepter, he's willing to use it. That said, Jaja does have the BKB, he turns around, he's going to be able to kill the Clockwork, but still, CTY, the rest of them being controlled up by this Fiend's Grip and Sleep, but it's not enough, they're too damn tanky. Tuz comes in, tries to blow up Old Chicken, CTY does manage to bounce back in time, and EHOME perhaps overly ambitious, diving into those tier 4 towers.
Still, they forced
Coming in, he's about to have Daedalus, but Newbee.Young, they're going to be running in. Once again, the 5-man smoke, not a great position. The ultimate goes out, but it's really nothing now. The Winter's Curse gets laid up by Lanm. He's got a refresher ready to go, but Jug comes forward with his BKB. CTY doesn't care. He's got magic immunity of his own. He's got the pure damage to threaten the last strike. Takes him out. Second Winter's Curse. Round 2, but still, the Zenki gets a decent initiation, but he can't even kill the supports. Lanm's going to survive. The SF goes down, and it's just cleaning house for EHOME as they are easily on the victory march here in this best of one against Newbee.Young. It's going to be a total wipe. And there it is, the GG. You knew that was Newbee.Young's last stand with that 5-man smoke and not even picking up more than 1 kill. They'll go ahead and surrender against EHOME.
And unfortunately, Newbee.Young, they had a really good showing in the group stage, but this is where their journey ends. Whereas EHOME, in a dominant performance, are going to continue on.
And maybe this will build a little bit more confidence as EHOME move forward in the days of the tournaments. Perhaps they'll look a bit better and better as time goes on compared to that group stage performance. But they're out of the best of 1 section. They'll be moving on to the best of 3, and that is it. That's all of our matches here for day number 1 in Frankfurt.